So as a personal trainer, I used to be stressed about money all the time. And then my wife fell pregnant, and just before that, we had bought our second home 2 months earlier. So my anxiety went through the roof. And the problem is we get stuck in what I call the old PT model, which essentially is you're trading your most precious asset. You're trading your time. And it's why I put Tony Robbins' quote in my book, Your First 100 Clients.
You're trading time for money. That's the worst trade you can ever make in your life.
And to be perfectly honest, it's not rocket surgery to actually be able to build a fitness business that gives you more money, more impact with you doing the work that you love, and more freedom as well. And it's why I'm sitting next to this big man right here, Callum, because he is the perfect example of how you are going to be able to use some really simple methods, but it's you actually following through with it at the end of the day. And that's why I want Callum to be able to show you what he's been able to achieve so that you can too.
So right now I have the absolute pleasure to be running an absolute awesome online fitness business. So I run a hybrid model where I'm actually able to work face to face with the clients I love and also work with clients online and have a greater impact, more freedom, and actually more time for myself in actually what I get to do with my own life. Now, I think the number one thing that trainers get so wrong is they try to look at these bright, shiny objects straight away. That being paid advertising, fancy funnels, like looking at all these big things that think that they're going to save them and actually build a business they love. But see, what I've found through my experience is organic strategies are probably one of the best things you need to start doing right now. See, a lot of people when they go for paid advertising, they don't even know how to communicate with their prospects properly. So if you can start right now actually producing the content that actually turns eyeballs and has a look at who you are and what you can deliver, you're gonna actually start signing up on clients without spending any money at all. Now, through actually doing this, once you've actually got that desire and people are looking at what you do, the hardest part is actually being able to communicate with that client and actually get them on board with your coaching. So what that comes down to is a good quality call script. Can you understand your prospect? Do you know how to deliver to that prospect? And are you actually going to keep them as a client and keep them ongoing forever? Now, I'm a true believer on why should I change if something is working. So if you've got an organic strategy working and you're signing on clients, this is really just a rinse and repeat process. You know, we get to this stage often and we want to keep going and look at all these other shiny objects, but if we can just repeat the process and keep going with that, you know, the ability of you scaling your business becomes pretty effortless.
So as you can see, this stuff's pretty simple at the end of the day. And the thing as well is Callum is extremely humble. When we actually first started, he was able to sell $39,000 of PT in just 2 days. Now, is that what everyone's going to do? No, absolutely not. But the thing is, you can be able to do something that is going to be able to actually give you the money, the freedom, and the impact that you want at the end of the day. But the thing is, you can't follow a cookie cutter plan. And I know you see all through YouTube, all through Facebook, all through social media, plenty of business coaching gurus trying to sell you something. And the problem is a lot of them are just one trick ponies. They're trying to sell you something and it's trying to cram you as a square peg into a round hole. And I don't believe a cookie cutter approach is going to give you what it is that you want at the end of the day. And really simply, there's 3 simple steps that all successful fitness businesses have to go through, what your business has to have together to be successful. And that's why we start with the Fit Pro plan. That's why we recorded this training, to show you exactly how it has to happen. Because those 3 steps are, number 1, you need to be able to track in the leads with a system that you can trust, that brings you the quality people, the A-grade type of person that is who you want to be able to coach. The second system you need is you need to be able to turn leads into clients. So you don't just have people falling in the friend zone, and you being able to actually convert all the people that are seeing your stuff into the clients that you want to be coaching. And that third system is you need to be able to deliver your coaching to your actual clients. But in 3 critical steps. Number 1, you need to be able to maximize your profits. Number 2, you need to minimize your input in the business. Otherwise, you're just behind the computer doing work 24/7, and that's no fun. And then number 3, you need to be able to get your clients the best possible results, because we can never sacrifice on that. And I'm a big believer that the proof is in the pudding. We let our clients' results do the talking for us. And all of them started with this Fit Pro plan, which is why the best next step for you is to get access to this free training, go through it, and then follow the steps that are laid out for you.
So before joining Coaches Cartel with Chris, I had no idea what to do with my online business.
I've spent over $100,000+ and gotten less results. And
if you spend years learning the coaching side of things and you don't spend any time learning how to build a sustainable, long-term business, how can you ever expect to be successful? It's never going to work.
Don't get me wrong, this is not all sunshine and rainbows. It takes hard work and dedication. But if you put in the time and follow the simple steps, you will get there.
You've been working 12 hours a day, 6 days a week, and you're just absolutely fried. And then you realize no matter how many people you can serve and help in the gym, it's never going to compare to online, because
with that is more people, more customers, more earning potential. It never stops.
It takes discipline, it takes being bored and being able to get incremental returns rather than outsized returns. And it's those boring 1% that over time then look outrageous to people and they say, how are you so jacked? And you're like, well, I've done this for 17 years and I haven't missed a workout.
So if you're thinking about joining the coaching cartel, I couldn't give you more emphasis in actually going out there, joining the program, because I understand if you're skeptical at this moment and you've been in the same position that I've been in for the last 8 months trying to grow my online business, then this is a must for you.
I actually decided to have a call with the Coaches Cartel, and I was a bit skeptical about it at the start. I'm so happy I did. I have ×5 my weekly income because I am able to now work only 8 hours, but more efficiently and more effectively.
Before getting into the Coaches Cartel, I didn't even have a coaching business. I was an online poker player and didn't know how I was going to transition into the coaching world. I got chatting to Chris, and Chris was like, Adam, you can do this coaching, you'll be good at it, you'll be natural. You showed me how to set the systems, sign clients on straight away. Our first launch got me 12K, which got me off the ground. It's been building momentum ever since. So really grateful for joining the Coach Cartel. Couldn't have done without the support.
What's the business look like right now? I guess we're doing, is it 137,000 Australian dollars a month. We have 78 customers at the moment.
I said I want to make $10,000 a month, and I literally have made that already. We had a group call a couple weeks ago, and I said I would like to make $20,000 next year, like $20,000 a month. And I can honestly say I have no doubt that will happen, and I'm sure it will.
Love that now because I'm working so much externally online. It gives me the time to be able to keep growing that as well. See, personal training, as you would understand, when you want to give value for people, you want to expand your impact. So by where my business model is set up now, I can actually help more people actually get the good things.
What's possible is the sky's the limit, really. It's about what you want to make of it, but 6 figures is like so doable, you know. It's there, and for, like, to be honest, probably for most face-to-face trainers, that's going to replace a big chunk of their income. And then you're not going to be having those alarms. We all know what that's like, all the late nights when you work when people don't work as a trainer. And to be honest, it's more powerful. You're able to reach people.
I'm very confident in the plan because I know it's tailored to my needs. I am 100% confident that this year I'm going to make 6 figures. And it will be the first time in my life ever doing that. All thanks to Chris.
If you're looking for a group that's going to allow you the freedom you actually want to have and not have to spend hours inside your facility, the Coaches Cartel is a fantastic thing. The staff, Chris, Adrian, Callum, all those guys that work with them are fantastic and very great. So if that's what you want, this group is definitely the one to join.
Chris and I jumped on a call together and he made me see that I was giving up on my dream, because I knew that if I gave up on my dream, I was giving up on myself, and I felt that life would have been over if that happened. Now I get to work from home, support my wife, and actually do the work that I love because I'm helping other people and impacting their lives whilst having the freedom to be able to live life on my terms.
This is the real deal. This is the place to be. This is going to have an impact on your life, your relationships. You're going to earn a stack load more money, and you're going to have a bigger impact on the world. I guess where you get to really rub shoulders, and you will have a massive impact on the world. You will end up earning a whole lot more money, and to be honest, you'll have a whole lot more time.
It's only really a few solid hours of work a week, and I'm earning more now than I am in the job that I work 20 hours a week doing.
Yeah, so Dan just did $11,500 of sales, Nori did $8,500 of sales, Mick did $3,000 of sales, Nick did $6,500, so $29,500 of sales in 5 hours yesterday.
I can't believe how many meetings where we did, and I'm like checking it off, and I'm like, oh my God, I've literally started from ground floor, and like, I'm already, I mean.
Mate, you're in the basement.
I'm like, whoa, I like have a business that is like thriving and like people are happy and like people are hitting me up I don't even know, and I'm like, they're seeing this and I'm like, this is fantastic.
I'm Josh. I've been a client of the Coaches Cartel since 2017. Honestly, joining the Coaches Cartel has been the best decision I ever made in my career, hands down. They gave me the right mentorship and information that I was thirsting for, that I wanted my entire life. They gave me everything I ever could have asked for. As long as you're willing to meet us halfway and put forth the effort and actually take action on a daily basis and implement what you're being taught, you can have the life that you've always wanted. You can have the freedom. You can live wherever you want and work with whoever you want. You can have the freedom, impact, and income that you've always wanted. The opportunity is right in front of your face right now. You can either stay exactly where you're at, or you can take action, and you can click on that link down below and book in a free call with the Coaches Cartel. Don't let this opportunity pass you up. You never know if you'll ever have an opportunity like this again. The best time to start is now.